Welcome to We Talk Wrestling. Wrestlemania, Monday Night Raw, what the fuck happened this weekend? As
I
you,
mean,
as you can tell from my reaction and Robbie's, it's, uh, first of all, I'm your host, Robbo. Today we've
and
got Robbie.
aye,
Robbie, what the fuck went wrong at the Raw after Mania?
everything. Just the first start to finish, it all went wrong, really, didn't it? I mean, we kick it off with the Cody and Roman promo where we get
Great
Brock.
promo, great way to open the show.
Aye,
Well,
oh, you
so
know,
first of all, we start with Triple H addressing the
aye,
situation and saying, we're still going to be WWE, we're still going to be you guys, and that's what we loved. That was amazing. He brought out the tribal chief, the wank, and then that great promo done, and then you think to yourself, okay. But then after that, it started getting weird, and I don't know why, don't know how, but it just got dead fucking
aye. And, we were happy with Brock at the time because obviously Roman was saying about how we're only getting, like, it can't fight Roman under title.
yeah. So we
So,
thought that perfect guy. If he loses it, if they win, he's not entitled to a title match anyway. So it means fuck all to Brock.
aye,
And then we had. Can I ask a question?
yeah.
What was the point of the women's tag team match at WrestleMania?
I know, why was that not number one
What
contenders?
was the point in that match?
It was
I'm
very weird.
absolutely fuming. What was the point in that match?
I know. It was a number one contenders match at
It
Wrestle.
wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
What
I know.
build was that?
I knew it wasn't, but it should have been.
That's what everyone thought it was.
It's so weird.
Um. Alright, so let's
Then,
recap what happened last night. Let's
then we
fucking.
had Seth dancing for 5 minutes for no reason.
At that point, you're bringing back a Randy Orton or a Jay White, or like you're bringing in Jay White, or you're bringing back
Aye,
some cunt.
but Seth came out, Seth danced, and Seth left.
And then Bobby Lashley got spoke to,
Aye,
and
and
then
then
that was it.
almost a squash match
I with Ali,
with Elias.
or with Elias, and it was just that was a pointless segment. And then, do you know what I think the best part of last night was? I can't remember I'm saying it was the women's tag team match.
That's saying a lot.
Okay, we've got damage control now without Bailey.
When did Damage Control split up?
They haven't split up.
Aye, when, but
They don't.
why?
They push damage control now as a collective, like they two, and then add Cora Jane in it.
And that is exactly what you do,
That's
and
what they're
I
pushing
wouldn't
now.
be against it.
Bailey's away. Bailey's gone.
Where is Bailey?
Bailey's gone.
What was that
Bailey's
about?
done a Sasha. You think I'm kidding? Bailey's done a Sasha.
I'm not surprised. There's a
Only
lot
Bailey
that
walked out last night.
there will be a lot of female talent in that dressing room that's unhappy with the situation.
I'm more worried for Viper.
Aye, there's a lot to be worried about.
Like, aye, let's go back. So we had the women's match, and then we had the Miz segment, and the
No,
Miz cuts a good promo. There's no denying that.
I turned the telly off after I heard bro. After I heard bro and I looked
Why?
on the telly off.
Why, Matt Riddle? Like
We
that.
got a return. It wasn't a good one.
We could have had an amazing return. We could have had that. That was your point for Jay White. That was your point for Jay White to come out.
Aye,
You hit Jay White, or you get the room to go dark, so everyone thinks it's like the Fiend or something. And then Jay White's just standing there with the Bullet Club top on, just hits him. Like, that's how you book that shit, man. Not fucking Matt Riddle. Although, I'm happy he's got his name back.
aye.
And I'm happy Matt Riddle's back, just not the way they done it.
Just know that night.
No.
It was a night.
And then you had the long fucking Roman Reigns entrance. You had the announcing getting done. Oh, the tag team was getting announced, and then Brock just flipped.
I mean, it's a very Vince McMahon type of
Have you?
segment, isn't it?
Did you see the photo of the three different script changes that night?
I've seen that IO was meant to be taking on Candice and Rick Will, and that never happened. I've seen that get scrapped.
Who?
IO, what's her name?
EO.
EO, same thing.
EO Sky.
Yeah, EO
EO
Sky.
Sky.
Aye.
I
EO
know.
Sky is
Fucking. I know we're tired, Robbie, but come on, fuck.
mate, I'm knackered. I know EO was meant to be taking on Candice and Rick Will, and that gets scrapped.
Okay. It's a female match. It's gonna get scrapped. As in, that's Vince's knowledge, by the way. That's not me being a dick.
Aye. Well, we got Brock up sort of killing Cody to
and
end the
then
show.
walking out with a middle finger. I think that's him. That was his way of saying he's gone.
Aye.
As you spoke to me before we went live, Brock and SummerSlam, I don't see happening.
No, but he's advertised for SummerSlam, which I find weird.
They advertised fucking John Cena once for a
I know.
pay-per-view he never
I,
showed.
I forget.
Don't go off false posters, mate.
No, but do you not think we might get Cody versus Brock?
No, because I'm going to tell you this now. Don't go off posters because we're only in
No,
fucking
I'm not. Don't worry.
We've got Backlash and Money in the Bank to go and Hell in a Cell.
Aye, don't worry.
With
I'm not
3 more
gonna.
events to go through before we even think of SummerSlam.
It's just weird.
I'm dreading the next couple of weeks.
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Um,
The best show I've enjoyed is NXT, and that's because Vince doesn't run it. Gallus boys on top.
I think that's why the Scottish are getting pushed.
Aye.
Sadly, yes. Also, what I discussed the Bad Bunny segment. The fuck was that about?
I don't even.
Do you know the best thing about that segment was Damien Priest going, if he wasn't my pal, it would have been a lot worse. They coming through a table. How can it get worse than that?
Mate, my brain's in a meltdown right now. I'm on no sleep. I've just sat for the 3 nights of wrestling. One of them the 4th worst rated show ever. But we've had pointless segments.
I've followed wrestling for 20 years. Okay?
Aye.
I have watched every Raw after Mania as long as I can remember. That was the worst Raw after Mania I have witnessed. It was just. What was the point? News'd been there for a wee segment as well.
Exactly.
What was the
Oh, I would get Sammy and KO take on the Street Profits.
pointless match? You keep that
Um,
match for Thingy Backlash.
Aye.
That's what you should have done. They should have kept that match for Backlash. Build it up. 2 faces going against each other. Somebody's going to go heel. Sammy just went face, so it's not going to be Sammy or Kevin.
Aye.
The Street Profits going heel would be amazing now.
Montez Solo run is needed right about now. Big time.
Not now.
No.
Still
No.
still settling in. I feel. Mind, Montez came for NXT. So he's
Aye.
still pushing himself on main card. It takes you a couple of years. You don't want to split that tag team up too early. You want what they're realistically waiting for is Dawkins to get a real life injury.
Aye.
And then they'll do it like they done with, see when Big E and Xavier Woods got their injuries? They pushed Cody like that.
The amount of sockets coming out of that match was very. It was just mental. It was. The whole night was so weird.
The whole night just hurt my brain.
What just happened? Like, what have we just watched for 3 years? What even?
I apologise for yawning this episode, guys. I am shattered. Between me and Robbie, I think all in the full weekend we're running on like maybe 20 hours of sleep.
Aye.
So
Burst
it's
my ears.
just I'm not even watching NXT tonight.
Nah, you know.
As much as it kills me because obviously you've got Alba and Ayla who's going to celebrate women tag teams, you've got Gallus who have now have Joe back. It's just shite, mate. It's down as my mood. We had a great weekend, we had a great Wrestlemania. Like we all sat in Discord, had a good laugh with it. We had a good Girders show, like
I hope Hang Me's doing alright.
did you see the post?
Aye, I seen the post.
I text her.
Aye.
For people who don't know, Casey, that's from Scotland. Originally Ireland, but she's Scottish, well classed as Scottish, broke her wrist mid-match. And we all wish you the best of recovery. We really do. Casey, get back soon. Because you're going to be missed in Girders, honestly. You're pinnacle of Iron Girders. I love seeing your wrestle, especially love your face paint. And I love the fact that people thought you were. Casey shouted at you, at Robbie. Get him away! Sorry, boss! Anyway, can we also discuss a few things that happened at Mania that I don't think should have went to plan?
Sure.
Now, I'm taking away the whole ending of the main event. We'll scrap that idea now. Night 1. Now, the way it's always been, and I went back and done this today when I sat watching my nephew. Since the Women's Royal Rumble been a thing, whoever won night 1 of Mania, whoever won whoever won Royal Rumble got night 1, and the second whoever won the Royal Rumble Women's got night 2, or vice versa. But yet, for some reason, Rhea's match was second last.
It's just a way.
I don't
It's
agree
like
with
a
it,
big.
but
It's like a big fuck you, isn't it? It's
whereas like you could have easily put the Usos and Sammy than Rhea. Like the crowd would have loved it either way.
I know. I just
It was just you can tell Vince had some sort of saying mania this year.
oh, big time. Vince has had a big
Like
say all
you
week.
look at what we watched at Rumble. When we sat on this couch, we watched Rumble. It was top tier. There was not
Aye.
a bad match in Royal Rumble. And then we get to Mania, which is maybe the biggest show of the year.
You know, the thing is as well, right, we go to the end of night one and we genuinely loved it. It was such a great night.
Like me and you, people don't know as well, we had my fucking gaming PC all hooked up, so we had a perfect stream running, we had no issues. We were putting it by and we were like, do you know what, that was one of the best WrestleManias we've watched, and night two just didn't live up to it.
And there's not just night one, it was a great stand and deliver beforehand as
Oh,
well.
yes.
I was so excited by just that whole day.
I'm glad Standing Deliver was a Saturday, not a Sunday.
Oh, aye.
Because I feel like would have been more hyped than a Sunday, seen Standing Deliver do well, go to Gardner, seen Gardner's do well. Like, can you imagine that, like, that run, and then you're like, okay, night two's gonna be amazing, and then you just... Although,
Aye.
I'm not going to say he called it. If you know,
Uh,
you know. But he said
oh, I called it.
he called
Aye.
it. People
Aye,
don't
I
know, if you
called
know,
it.
you know. But he called it, saying night two would be a lot shitter than night one.
I went off of that because how would you top it? Night one was so good.
Cody winning!
No,
I'm not saying I was avoiding it, but Cody winning. But that would have topped it. That would have topped it, correct?
I don't think so.
It would have, because especially with the
The
whole
the
giving
night as a whole.
Bruno the fucking belt.
I think right. We're gonna end up into this match anyway, right?
Fuck
So
it, we'll just get in there.
right. Roman retains. Name day agrees with it, right? The match was set up perfectly for Cody Rhodes. The entrance was perfect. His family being in the crowd was perfect. The whole match was perfect. I agree with Roman retaining, but
I don't. And you know my
I just
reasons why I don't agree with the
oh,
whole giving the 1,000 days. Because it's boring now.
it is really
Like,
boring.
see, the thing is, see if we
But
do get to SummerSlam and it's a three-way match that you've said, and Cody wins that, it's not going to be as
not good, not as good.
like it's just that'll be that over 1,000 days. So that's when he's losing it. Now you've called it, and I hate to admit it, but you called it, Robbie. It's just not going to be fun. Like
No,
Cody's won it. He should have won it at Mania.
that was the moment.
And it's like the fact that we had so many title changes, that should have been the one.
Aye.
But from what I have heard, Cody v Roman, if it does happen between Backlash and SummerSlam, it's going to be for the Raw belt.
Oh.
And let Roman on the Universal belt, which is SmackDown's, continue the 1,000 days.
This is the point I actually had to you before we go to Mania was the fact that it was two belts that was on the line at Mania.
They should have just done the Raw one.
I know.
Cody's a Raw superstar. Did you notice as
That's
well
what.
there was a lot of SmackDown superstars on Raw last night?
Oh, aye. But that more than half of the show, I think, was SmackDown.
I seen Sean Sapp put that up. Shout out to our boy Sean Sapp at Fightful. Gives me
That
massive props.
stream, that stream at 4 in the morning was very weird.
Raging.
And there was a particular advert that caught my eye. And, I mean, I'll discuss it to you later. My memory's my brain was
Also,
melting.
can we go on how we were arguing with James Ellsworth fans? Context in 20,
Oh,
have a look.
Jesus Christ.
Jeezy Peeps. That describes up fucking last night's Raw. Jeezy Peeps.
Aye.
Like, honestly, it was the worst Raw that I've watched in a long time, and I don't know if Vince will ever see this or any of WWE, but he's utterly fucked it. He's really
Aye.
did. Like, I had so much hope and aspiration when I found Hunter, obviously Paul Levette's, whatever you want to call him, Triple H, was taking over Creative. I was like, yes, because I've seen what he done in NXT. And do you know who ran NXT UK?
No.
Shawn Michaels.
Did he run UK? I never knew that.
And then he went to NXT, so you're like, okay, you know what these two guys can do. And you're like, okay, this could be really good. The storylines are good, the returns were good, we were getting banging returns.
It was great.
I just see when I found you see when you sent me that screenshot today. I sat, my nephew was up the stairs, my niece was upstairs, and I belted at the top of my lungs, F off. knew he
I,
had something to do with it. I didn't think he had the whole night.
I just sat with my head in my hands. I wonder how different that Raw would have been if it was fully
Oh,
under
just shut.
Triple
We
H's
would have had
control.
We would have had Randy Orton. We would have had
I
Jay
know.
White. We would have
Oh, it
had
would have
Jay
been
White.
so good.
We would have had Alexa Bliss Black. We would have had
See,
so many returns last night.
see, for the first time in a while, I genuinely not looking forward to Friday. I don't want to watch SmackDown. I
I'll
just
watch
don't.
it in Discord. I'll use I'll sit in
Aye.
Discord on Friday night because working. I'm having a drink on Friday night because obviously on Saturday. I don't know if you can see it in the radio.
Oh, aye. Well,
It is over him, so I'm getting absolutely rattled. I think I've got a mad dog sitting in there that I've had since New Year.
I'm gonna get some questionable voice notes on Saturday night.
Oh mate, I'm
Celtic
gonna
one.
no Friday night. I'm getting no drinking Friday.
Aye.
Oh,
Aye, but I mean, on Saturday after
I
the
have
match.
just received an email from the anonymous general manager of We Talk. Big shout out to Z Game for sponsoring our full weekend and getting us through
Aye.
it. We're absolutely fucking cream crackers. Did you like that wee segment there? That was great.
Aye.
Um,
And we're still a team cracker right enough.
oh
We
mate, look,
are.
mate, look at the bag under my
Oh,
eyes.
what is the time? We are at 4:30, and we are dying.
It's Tuesday, and the fact that we've still got NXT tonight, I'm like,
You're not watching NXT tonight.
I ain't
No
making it to
chance.
NXT. I took my sister, I can't watch my nephew more because I'm up watching NXT tonight. Mate, I love you, hen, but I'm fucked.
This is. Oh my god. Like.
It's just,
Oh.
there's so much that went wrong last night,
The
and so
week.
much that they need to I think they're going to see this, the backlash, and need to think about a lot going forward. Because apparently, from going forward, Triple H has all the creative control, so I don't know if that's maybe why Vince took last night under the reins as the last show. Can we also discuss Vince's non-stash?
That's the worst look I've ever seen in my
Like,
life.
is he trying to be Yotta?
And I never.
I never thought I'd see Vince McMahon with a fucking tash.
Nah. By the shout outs to Finn Balor as well, man. He put
Oh,
on.
big shout out to Finn Balor, and
That was a madness.
that was what saved night two. That match was the best match of night two.
That was a madness. The triple threat was good as well, right enough. I enjoyed it. Gunter.
Oh, aye. Oh no, that was like there was good matches. Like don't get me wrong, but
That Snoop Dogg was the worst thing I've ever seen.
oh no, Snoop Dogg they improvised that by the way. That's came out.
I know. Aye.
Snoop Dogg done well to improvise.
Only Shane McMahon would come down and get injured within like 2 minutes of his
Out
match
with his
starting.
quads, same as Vince done. Like
Only
father, like
Shane.
son.
Aye. I think you
But
had
even
your head in
that,
your hand.
even that, Shane coming out. What the fuck?
I think you had your head in your hands at that
Do
moment.
you know what? That's when you should have brought out Riddle.
Aye.
Do Riddle, get rid of that mania like moment.
I think Riddle is like
I would have been
like
alright with that.
like Jay White's a Raw return sort of, like I'd say
Oh,
Riddle's a Mania
Raw,
return.
aye. That's what I'm
Aye.
saying. Like, it's just it was booked so wrong. You can tell Vince had a lot to do with the weekend there.
I mean, what next? I mean,
That's we need to wait and see what is next. What's next for WWE? What's next for the industry of WWE? Because with the UFC coming in, are we going to expect Conor McGregor to fucking show up next week? You're laughing. I'm being fucking serious.
imagine that. Hey, what's it?
Fucking.
Seen an edit of Roman Reigns with the UFC belt and the two Hangman
I
belts.
see one with Conor McGregor with like vice versa. It was actually Conor McGregor that put it up as well. Hang on, it's the only man that I think could beat fucking Roman Reigns these days.
I think we can all say after this weekend.
You said Brock was meant to be in the triple threat. Brock's not allowed to verse Roman for the belts.
No, I didn't say it was in the triple threat. I said it was advertised. No. See if there's one thing we've learned after this weekend. Scottish wrestling on top.
Yep. Can we all just...
Aye. Scottish
Drew
wrestling.
smashed it. Kaylee and Alba smashed it. Gala smashed it. Return of Joe Coffey for Gala smashed it.
Levi smashed it.
Levi smashed it big time.
Aye.
Like Gurder's in a hole smashed it. Shout out to Thomas Cairns by the way. A big shout out to Thomas Cairns.
Aye. Massive.
Thomas, well done mate. Honestly the best referee in the Europe I'd say.
Aye.
You had to do a lot this weekend and you fucking killed it mate. Well done. I applaud you so much.
Big time.
For people who don't know, Thomas Cairns is Scotland's best referee, but I say he's Europe's best referee. So well done, mate. The two X's that you had to throw up the injuries, you acted quick. Honestly, man, well done.
Aye.
Um, try to think. My brain's just not working now, Robbie.
That's just what wrestling's done to us. It's melted our brains.
Just no sleep, mate. Oh. So, but how's your week been anyway? How was your weekend overall? Out of 10, what did you rate
Oh,
that? From Friday night, from SmackDown all the way to Raw.
if we're taking on like just like no just either being like the weekend in the whole, it was a great weekend.
Out of 10.
See, getting to see you for ages and
Oh.
it was lovely.
Can
Eight
I
out of
respect
10.
that? 8 out of 10. I'd give it a 7.
Night two and Raw's really ruined
I'd
us.
put it down to 7. Um, we had obviously Friday Night SmackDown. I thought Friday Night SmackDown was quite good. It just got through the card. There was no hesitation. It filled that gap for Hall of
Aye.
Fame. Hall of Fame, unbelievable. The way they brought it out, State to keep us
Great,
was great.
great inductees as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
as I said to your weekend, Conan made it for me. That really did. Seeing Conan back in the WWE ring after so many years made that. Night one of Mania, well, Stand and Deliver obviously smashed that out of the park. Every match for Stand and Deliver, they had no bad matches. I finally watched it back. You had no bad matches. Iron Girders Sunday afternoon, great. Wrestlemania night
brilliant.
one, amazing. Night two Mania, meh. Raw, shite. 7 out of 10.
I want to touch on another thing on Raw as well. It was so unbelievably obvious how much they were trying to kill time in that first ever ad free. It was so unbelievably
When that
obvious.
almost match got put in.
There was one match, there was three promos I think, and there
Oh,
was
no,
a
I
bit
said you. Jay White's
the
entrance to hit at 59:30. I thought that was the best tweet I'd seen all night.
aye. I know, but it was so obvious. Like we get three WrestleMania packages that we'd already seen during the whole
Hall of
weekend.
Fame package, WrestleMania package. Oh, we just had it all. But listen,
It was a disaster.
we just need to wait and see.
Aye, that's all we
Now,
can do.
we have got some great events coming forward. We've got Backlash, which I can see Logan Paul being at.
Aye,
It's in where he stays now.
we know we'll probably get Bad Bunny and doing something with the
Bad,
Judgment Day.
yes, Bad Bunny's going to do a match with the Judgment Day. You can see it already in the build. It's going to be Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny, be Dominic and Damien.
Oh, would you make a rear gun after Bianca?
Mania 40,
I like it, Picasso.
but that worries me.
Aye.
I'm saying Mania 40. That means we're going to have another year of Bianca Belair as champ.
Oh.
That's it. That's the thing. So I can see it more at SummerSlam.
Mm.
I don't see it Backlash, and I definitely don't see it here. In fact, saying that, where did Rhea? What was Rhea's first title?
I don't know if it was. I'm gonna guess it was one of the NXT UK belts.
Women's belt in London.
Oh.
Money in the Bank in
Oh.
London.
Man in the Bank's gonna big day because the first time the way we done it, stay up to the oils.
Fucking Clash of Castle was pissed. We've got a lot to fucking need to
Wait,
fix.
you didn't like Clash?
You know what? Did I take that in college?
Aye, I think you did tell me,
I thought
mate.
Clash was
It
utterly
was a lot.
unbelievably shite.
I mean, I must say, Gunter versus
No, but that
Sheamus
match, yes.
killed it.
But
Aye.
what made me raging was Drew. That's when Drew should have won a title. He's back home. Drew should have won a title that night.
Did Juno, did Juno end up singing with Tyson Fury that night?
Yep. Austin Theory got fucking KO'd by Tyson Fury. Where's Tyson Fury been the last fucking year as well?
No.
One match wonders, man. See these guys, that's what I'm saying. See these Vince guys, get them to fuck.
Aye.
See these one match a year wonders. Get these little cunts to fuck. Honestly, man, it's just beyond a point where I'm like, I give up. These one match wonders are going to get fucking more pushes, and I feel like, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Mustafa Ali's getting done dirty now again.
I didn't even know it was Mustafa when I seen him last night.
That's what I'm saying. It's not Mustafa. That's not Mustafa I watched in Cruiserweight.
He walked out of Bobby and I was like, who? I literally asked in a party I was in, I went, who's that? Somebody went, Mustafa Ali. What? Like, This is just as a whole. It's just no.
Where's Bobby Roode been?
Oh, aye.
Like, there's a lot of questions that I like to ask, and you know that, Robbie, and I'm like,
I mean, we could have even get Shinsuke back. Is he like? Is he injured?
no, because he was on the Great Muta final card.
Where, like, what? Why not even bring him back? Like,
Let's have a look. Bobby Roode.
it just kills me, man. Because after such a good WrestleMania weekend, it just kills you, doesn't it?
Okay, there we go. So, Bobby Roode went through surgery on the 30th of September last year.
Uh-huh.
We're now at fucking April.
Aye.
Um,
It appears now that Jay White is not WWE bound.
nah.
Yeah,
Nakamura is still with WWE.
aye. Nothing confirmed, but Seth Rollins' segment may have been changed while he was in the ring.
Okay. Wait, I'll tell you exactly.
I've just seen that tweet. There's only one way to settle this. Raw next week, winner gets WWE ownership, Vince v Triple H. Oh dear.
Apparently we've got a notification on Twitter, but mate, why is the Twitter logo oh my god.
What is it?
The Twitter logo changed to the Dogecoin logo.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh wow. Do you know who I'm buzzing for? James Drake and Rip Fowler. The
Aye.
Grizzled Young Vets. Getting out their contract and leaving Schism.
Oh, I've seen that. Aye, I wonder what they're gonna do with Schism next.
I don't know, because obviously you had Schism, that was the whole they're going to take
Yeah.
over Chase U and stuff, so it's like
Yeah. The thing is as well, I really do love Joe Gacy. I think he's phenomenal, man. Gacy's amazing. The stories that you could do with him could be immense, man. Big ups to Indy Hartwell, by the way. I'm so happy that she won that. A big time.
Can we also say where the fuck's Piper never been?
Aye.
Where the fuck's Piper? What's going on with Nikki Cross as well?
Right. Well, did we not see Nikki Cross one point last night? No, we seen that Mania with that stupid promo week.
Down.
Oh. No. What is it like? Look how we just had probably we've had a really big mania, right? And look at us, we're sitting here and we're genuinely angry.
Mate, I'm not even angry, I'm devastated.
I'm a mixture of everything.
Wrestling has never affected my mood ever. Today
Really?
I woke up hating life. I hated WWE. I woke
You
up
should
still
have
raging.
seen me the day after the Undertaker lost his streak. That broke me. Actually, what broke me even?
Rose tweet from last night.
No.
So see when Brock attacked Cody, she wrote these hoes ain't loyal.
It was mental the amount of people put on Twitter like this match was going to be a banger, like genuinely about 10 seconds before Brock F5 Cody.
Brock's just a big fuck off Benland. Honestly, I hate the
Oh, mate. You know, it shocked the Brock being there shocked me the mess because I genuinely thought after his Mania match he'd be off.
Aye. Like I've said, mate, there's so much wrong with WWE, and the more we talk about it, the more it's killing man's side.
We just wouldn't have been like. There wouldn't have been so much wrong if it just Vince didn't run that Raw.
Aye.
It's just it's flipped everything up
Do
and down.
every fan a favour, mate. Do every fan a favour. Just go. Please.
Stop.
Happy retirement. On you go, mate. That's all we want. Go and enjoy your life. You've not got long left. I'm not being nasty. He's not, man. He's
I mean,
But honestly, Robbie, guys, make sure you check out Zay Game News. We talk Robbo in the comment and the discount. I've been Robbo.
Just quickly, go and follow TikTok because we're one follower away for 100. So just try and get us 100 followers.
Go and checking out
I'm
TikTok
I'm
Media
using
on
I'm
YouTube.
using the TikTok man now.
Fucking, I've seen that. But aye, we've been We Talk. We'll see you for our football predictions later on in the week. See you
Right.
later.
Bye.